What's up? What's up? It's your Middleman CEO, Sean John. Welcome to the channel. Uh, how many of you wake up every day with the feeling, the desire, the ambition of building wealth or getting rich? You would be shocked because most people don't wake up thinking or feeling or even anticipating that. The reason being is because, well, there's this drug. And this drug is so powerful that people will literally sell their lives, yes, their lives, to get it. And this drug is so powerful in the average person's life that it will void out their visions, void out their potential, things that they could accomplish in the future. It'll erase it all, and it's all voluntarily, right? So, and what drug is that? The paycheck, of course. The paycheck is so powerful that if you get comfortable getting it, you will eliminate all possibilities in your life. I've seen it happen. I've done it myself to where I became so reliant on a paycheck that I forgot about everything that I wanted to accomplish, that I forgot about everything that was possible. And all I did, all my life consisted of, was taking my paycheck, paying my bills, repeating the process. And so I'm here to tell you, warn you, nope, better word, wake you up, alert you that if you go through this life trading your time for money for a paycheck, you're gonna miss life. You're gonna miss living. If you are waking up every day for the next 20, 30, 40 years and relying on a paycheck, which means that the company's relying on your time because they bribe you with a paycheck in order for you to sell your time. Do you know that when a person needs money, and I've been here and done that, when you get really desperate, you'll go down to this place called a pawn shop. A pawn shop will let you leverage the value or the perceived value of the product, and they'll give you a loan on the value of the product. And if you do not pay the loan back, they will take possession of the product and resell it for a profit. So much like a pawn shop works, you take your product down to the pawn shop. The pawn shop is a job. Your product is your time or your life, however you want to look at it. And you take your life down to the pawn shop and you do what? You sell it, you pawn it, you trade it at the job for a thing called a paycheck. They give you the value that's not even what it's worth, what you're worth. You're worth way more, but they pay you according to what they believe you're worth. Now, the catch is that you guys don't realize that you're paying the job to go to work. But you never think about that. And if you did, you wouldn't always be so willing and happy to get up and go to work and trade time for money. The way that you pay them is because, well, first of all, they pay you with a paycheck, with money. You pay them with something more valuable than money. That's your time. You pay them with time. So as long as you're willing to trade your time, they're willing to give you a paycheck in exchange for your time. But you don't realize that your time is 10 times more valuable than the pawn shop your job employer wants to give you. So you can keep going through life selling your time at the pawn shop, pawning it off in exchange for whatever rate they decree to be necessary or worth it, worth the risk, not understanding that everything you want to accomplish gets pushed to the side when you become paycheck dependent. The future that you have in mind for yourself and your family gets pushed aside because you're now paycheck dependent. The vacations that you want to take, you can't, you're paycheck dependent. The house you want to live in and walk into and go, oh my gosh, is this my house? Probably won't be able to get it because you're paycheck dependent. And how do I know this? Because most paychecks don't pay you enough to live the life of your dreams. There's only a few people, probably 10% of America makes enough money on their paychecks to live their dream life. 90% do not. Look at your paycheck, right? You don't even get paid first when you get paid. Isn't that crazy? The government gets paid first. They didn't do any of the work, you did. But they get paid. Your utility person gets paid. Your credit card debt and the banks get paid. If you have a house, the lender gets paid. If you have a car, the lender gets paid. Right? Student loan debt, government gets paid again. When do you get paid? How come all of these people and entities are getting paid before you when you go out and do all this work? To me, that's a lose-lose. That's a lose-lose, live the blues, right? I don't want to live the blues. I'd rather a win-win, do it again. That's better, right? And so I'm here to encourage you that you need to get out of the stinking thinking of the only way that you can make money is trade your time for money. Guys, you need to stop being afraid to look at other ways of making money and creating wealth. If you want to live the life you want to live, it's probably not going to come from that paycheck. Because if it was going to come from the paycheck, you'd probably be living it now. But you're not. And now, the more money you make on these jobs, the more likely you're going to be fired. Because these companies are trying to save money to hedge against inflation, so they're going to cut expenses. That means they're going to cut you because you're a top line expense. And so you need to be prepared. You need to have your mind right. You need to be thinking about what would life look like for me if I lost my paycheck today. I know that's a tough question for most people because it takes you to a really sad place, especially if you have family and friends like I do. But you're going to have to go there. It's better to go there when you are not in that situation than to have to go there, right? It's better to go there now than to go there when it's needed. Better to go when it's necessary than when you absolutely have to have it. So go there now in your mind and say, what's my life going to look like if I lost my paycheck today? What am I going to do? Where's my money coming from? Now, that's where you start, right? So think about it. Don't settle for that paycheck. Sure, keep your paycheck, keep your job, of course. That's a good thing. That's a smart thing to do. But in the meantime, be thinking about a way that you can make money without needing the paycheck. So maybe 6 months or a year from now, 2 years from now, you can get yourself out of that position. Or if you lose your job, you'll still be okay. You won't have to come home and tell your family a sad story. Honey, we lost our job. Hubby, we lost our job. And there's no income. You don't want to be in that situation. I have a bunch of friends now who are paycheck to paycheck. It looks from the outside like they're living a really good life, but they're not. I'm just being honest. I was in that position where it looked from the outside, man, we had a nice home. Best home my family's ever had. Anybody in my family. Beautiful home. Still miss it. We had, and we're going to buy another home we've been looking at. I should take you on some of these house tours. These houses are nuts. And but we're going to be getting a home very soon. So, but we're not going to buy it with the paycheck. Believe that. So, but, we miss our home. We got enough money to go out and buy some nice cars, dive into another house. We're being smart about it. We got enough money my wife likes these Mercedes trucks. They're about 120. We have enough money to go out and buy that. I like the Mercedes G-Wagons. They're about 180, 190 for a new one. We can go out and buy that. We can cut a check, don't finance, and buy it cash. But as I told someone the other day, listen, that ain't spending money. You don't spend earned income, and I'll say it this way. This is a better way. You don't splurge earned income, meaning your paycheck money, or savings. That's not how you live. If you want to splurge, create cash flow. You can live off the cash flow. I'll do a video to break it down, but I'm telling you, there's a couple ways you can live. You're going to live off earned income, which is very hard because you're going to pay all these people before you get paid. Are you going to create passive income, live off the passive income? It's better to live off passive income because that comes every month without you having to go to work. Right? So I hope that this video helps you in some way. If it does, or if you get any value from this, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe. That's the only way I'm going to know. Help this video to grow and spread on YouTube. Listen, excuse me. There are a lot of fluff channels out there. I know. There's a lot of people out there with beautiful cameras and beautiful studios and beautiful graphics that will straight up beautifully tell you a lie, tell you a beautiful lie right in your face. You can do this overnight, $300,000 a month. Look how I made $200 million a year. Lies. These people are lying. You can't find anything on the internet where they're doing business making that. Well, you can invest, and if you invest, you'll become a millionaire. Lies. They'll lie to you. I'm not willing to lie to you. I know some things I say is going to hurt your feelings. I know. I don't want to hurt your feelings. That's not the goal. The goal is to inform you, educate you, and wake you up. I'm going to give you the real deal. I wish that I could tell you I was a millionaire. I wish I could tell you my company's doing $1 million a year. We're not. Just 300. Still better than what I was getting. But hopefully one day we can grow it and it becomes something great. In the meantime, if you want to learn to do what I do, because I don't leave the house, I don't have a job, I don't want a job, I don't sell time for money, and I can do whatever I want to do during the day with my time. In fact, I'm fishing more, I'm learning to play golf, and I'm about to start learning pickleball. And the reason I'm able to do those things is because I have all this free time. Now, I still make money. I don't just make no money and have free time. I have a middleman business. All my students know. I teach you how to use your phone. Yes, your phone. To start a middleman franchise from your phone. You're going to book jobs, take deposits, dispatch the work. Book, deposit, dispatch. Book, deposit, dispatch. Very easy. What does that mean? What does booking mean? Booking means I'm going to teach you how to get customers for a particular business. Whatever business, service, industry you choose, I'm going to teach you how to get the customers. So you might choose, for instance, home cleaning. And then I'm going to teach you how to start your own home cleaning booking service. That's it. You might choose moving. Hey, Sean, I want to do moving, but I don't have a truck. I don't have a crew. Neither do I, and I don't want that. And you don't have to get that. We're not doing the work. We don't need mops. We don't need brooms. We don't need any of that. We're simply going to we're simply going to get customers for businesses who already do the work. Right? Uber does it right now. Uber doesn't drive you around. They simply find someone who needs a ride and send them to you. That's it. They just find you a customer. Airbnb doesn't own the home. They simply find someone who wants to rent and send them to you. That's it. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to teach you how to build a business from your phone. Very simple, very easy. You can do all this in one day and start making money the next day. I teach you how to find customers, take deposits from your phone. Make $100, $150 just like that, and then send the customer's information to the service provider who's actually going to do the work. That's it. The ISP, which is Independent Service Professionals. They're going to do the work. So for instance, I book customers in the moving industry. I don't have a truck. I don't have crew. You see, I'm sitting in my garage. I'm not even doing anything. What I do is I find customers for other moving businesses. So customers reach out to me, I book them, I get their information, everything I need to know about their move, take their information. I don't, my VA does, but you'll be doing the same thing. That's how I only work 1 hour a week just meeting with my VA. That's it. So when I tell you can make 6 figures in 1 hour a week, of course you can, because you're going to be a CEO. You're going to hire someone to do all the work, not you. You're just going to CEO your business. And so my VA answers the phone, takes deposits, books the customer, and then dispatches the work. That's it. I don't have to do any of it now. So I teach you guys how to do it, and then how to hire a VA virtual assistant and then train them to do it so you don't have to do it anymore. But I do need you to learn your business so that you can train them. So spend 90 days learning your business, train them, and then hands-free. Do whatever you want to do with your day. That's how you do it. See, I'm not paycheck dependent. Why? Because I like my time. I like my life. I don't want to go to work. I see so many stories of people that are saving money in the bank, storing money in 401ks, working hard 9 to 5, and then die. They never got to enjoy life. Life is about enjoying it. It ain't about working hard all the time. Enjoy life. Life's going to pass you by. You need to be here to enjoy it and live a good life. I'm Sean John, your Middleman CEO. If you want to work with me, I'd love to work with you. Love to show you how to build your own middleman business from your phone. If that's you, put the word middleman in the comments below. You'll get the link to the free live training that's coming up. It's going to be awesome. It's going to bless you. Please don't miss it. I'm going to walk you through the blueprint step by step. If you got any value from this video, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. See you on the next video, guys. Have a blessed day. Peace.